thromboembolism, what force do we understand by thromboembolism?
What?
What is a thromboembolism? But it is two things, right? There are two things that are here.
Yeah.
What
Thrombo and embolism.
Thrombos and emboli.
Emboli, yeah.
So emboli, it is many, but embolus. Okay. Now, in all these things, they happen in the blood vessels.
Yeah.
They are complications of atherosclerosis. So, and then this one develops as a result of thrombus emboli. We can differentiate between the two of them. How can we? Let me quickly tell you what is it. If we have blood vessels like this,
so blood vessel is supposed to be by red.
But if it is
vein, the color, this one. Yeah, blood vessel.
Okay, and we can talk about the wall of blood vessels, right?
Wall of the blood vessel. Yeah.
How many walls do they have?
Blood vessel.
The one that is inside is the most important thing anytime we want to talk about thromboembolism or emboli or atherosclerosis, and it is what they refer to as tunica.
Tunica, oh, you explain it to me.
Intima. There are three: tunica intima, tunica media, and tunica abocinia. But now this is tunica intima, and in tunica intima, it is made of endothelium. You understand? See, what is now going to happen in the case of thrombi and emboli? So it is like this. When somebody is taking too much cholesterol or fatty foods, possibility of this fat accumulating on the surface of the wall of the blood vessel is high. I thought you brought 4 pens. There was black, right?
Yeah.
So the possibility of that fat developing on the wall of the blood vessel is high. You understand?
Yeah.
As you eat more and more, it becomes bigger and bigger. You understand?
Yeah.
So it is also possible that it is on both walls. So, and you can see as it is growing, it is reducing the blood passage of blood. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. In this case, this thing that we are seeing here on the wall of this blood vessels is what we refer to as thrombus.
This is called thrombus.
Yeah. A time will come when this thing will detach, when it will cut away from the blood vessels. You understand? When it will remove from this, before it is attached.
Yeah.
But a time will come when maybe small or all will leave from here. It will cut away. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
It will detach. It will remove from this wall. It will be inside the blood vessels. You understand? In this time, it is what we call embolus. You see the difference between embolus and thrombus?
Yeah. So one more time. Thrombus is, you say, when the fat will be accumulated. So after that, it will be thrombus, yeah. And after that, how it became like that, Mansour?
Like how?
And this small thing.
It breaks away. It breaks. Blood is coming from here.
And it will break this.
Yeah, blood is coming. As blood is coming, it will be taking some small part of this one. You understand?
Yeah.
It will be taking some part of this one. But one thing that you should know, I didn't draw it very well because it is supposed to be now. This is you understand this, but now see, it is like this. It is completely like this. Normally, like this. I will make it big. And then you understand it better. Okay, so let's say this is the blood vessel. You understand?
Yeah.
Now, this is the tunica intima. This one that I put here, it is not like outside. It is here.
Inside.
Yeah, it is happening inside. Here, you understand?
Uh-huh.
It is happening inside. So until when some time will come, and it is fat that is in here. A time will come when this place will be very weak. It will not be strong like here. Because of this fat that is here, it will not let this thing, this wall of the tunica intima to be thick again. It will be very weak.
Very big.
So it will be very weak. And a time will come, blood that is passing every day, especially if you go to run, if you do this one, then you're not taking any drug. Then this thing, it will now become like this. It will become like this. So if I am holding this one now, I'll hold phone, I will use like this.
Correct. No.
So see, it will now become like this, and then see what I'm talking about. It is inside, right?
Yeah.
And this place is becoming very weak, right?
Very weak, yeah.
A time will come when it's now going to be like this. It's because of blood passing every day. This blood will take this place away. This one. It will take, and then if it takes it away, then it's going to be space in this place.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And then this one will be able to come out. You understand?
To come out, yeah.
It is here thrombus. You understand?
Thrombus,
But now it is emboli. You understand the difference?
Yeah,
so now they talk about thromboembolism, emergency care in thromboembolism. Why? What question teacher will ask you if you have a situation like this is that in which place is thromboembolism?
Yeah, Mansur, one more thing. Here, Mansur, we didn't do diagnose and treatment, no need?
You want it, you ask for it.
Yeah, correct, yeah.
You ask for it, and I even told you that, okay, you go and get material to finish this.
I forgot my mind. Okay. When you told me that, I remember by you speak the last one when you teach us. I was like, okay, Mansur, we continue. Yeah, it's nice.
Okay. So teachers, they were going to ask you that, okay, in which place is this situation very dangerous? Then you're going to tell them in the pulmonary embolism, they call it. You understand?
Yeah.
So it is pulmonary embolism that is happening. If it should come to pulmonary embolism, it is a situation whereby the emboli that is being detached from the thrombus passes with the blood. Blood is moving.
Yeah.
The blood will go into the heart, and from the heart, the lungs, right?
The lungs, yeah.
If this emboli enters into the pulmonary artery, it will block the pulmonary artery. And in 1 hour, this person will die, must die.
Yeah. So, but Mansour, usually the artery for pulmonary artery, they are more constricted.
No, it's not a matter of being constricted. But when this one goes like this, it's going to block the blood from the lung, from the heart to the lungs.
From heart to the lung.
Now, in the heart, more blood.
More blood?
In the lungs, no blood.
No blood, yeah.
In few minutes to an hour, this person will die, because at this point, no blood is going to the brain, no oxygen is going to the brain.
So Mansour, yeah, I understand. So but Mansour, I mean, for example, here we have emboli here in the blood vessel, but why this blood vessel will not be blocked? And the one that you draw.
Of course, you can see. Of course, it can be blocked, but before it, of course, you didn't see somebody with. It is different in the lungs than in other part of the body.
In the lungs, they are.
It is different in the lungs, because if it, of course, it can go into the lung when it is very small, that it does not block. It can pass without blocking the vessels. But in the lungs now, we have very, 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 very small blood vessels. You understand?
They are
very, very small blood vessels. So it can even come from here, and here is very small. It cannot pass.
It cannot pass.
Then blood that is coming will not be able to pass here. This blood will be coming. You understand?
Yeah.
Like this one. And then in short time, blood will remain in the heart. In short time, blood will not go to the brain. In short time, exchange will not happen in the lungs. And then in less than an hour, this person will die. So that is why they will say the most dangerous condition of thromboembolism is pulmonary embolism. When this thing travels from the blood vessels and then gets into the blood, it gets into some other arteries also. You see people that some people they have things like this in almost every part of their body. It is possible that it is something like this, but because it is not important here, they don't even know they have embolism. They don't even know they have thrombus. So, but in some cases where it is more important, it's when it happens in the leg, femoral artery. If it happens in the femoral artery, it is very, very simple, because you see femoral artery. See, it is very easy because it is coming from it enters into the femoral vein, and then from there it goes very easily to the right atrium, and then from right atrium into the, you understand, to the pulmonary, you understand. That is why if somebody is having, of course, I saw one of our students here, they asked, they said, I think you have emboli in this your right leg, I think we are going to amputate your leg. Student of our school, he was like, hey, serious? I cannot, I don't want. They said, because if you don't amputate, if we don't cut your leg if you don't cut your leg
Mansour,
if it will go to your heart, to your kidney, your lungs.
But Mansour, for example, Mansour, in the lung, you have two lung. I mean, which artery? Mansour, you cannot draw like that.
Well, I don't understand your question.
Yeah. For example, this thrombi will go and it will block blood vessel. So it means that the artery will supply to the lung. It will block, yeah? Yeah. But Mansour, usually, for example, we breathe. The air will go to inside our lung, yeah? And the blood from heart is go to the blood to the lung. How it get this blood? How it get this oxygen?
Yeah, it gets the oxygen through a capillary network. They call it capillary network.
Capillary network.
Capillary network. See, blood is coming from the heart.
Heart, yeah.
It leaves the heart through artery.
Through artery, yeah.
Blood is coming from our body. It goes to the heart through
vein, yeah.
Now, how does it? Is it just like this? Is it just artery just starts? See, if you see artery like this.
Hello.
Wow, in church.
Church is fine.
Hello, how are you?
With therapy, I'll be more or not. I come over when.
Is it guest speaker?
Kò ṣiṣẹ́ jàre.
Ṣé tí o ṣe?
Ó mọ nǹkan tó ṣe.